welcome or welcome back, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make these super duper cute rainbow loom Loomigurumi mini jellyfishes. Now this is designed by me and it is inspired by my big jellyfish, which is also designed by me. So yeah, I'm obsessed with it and I think they're all just so cute together. Let me know which one's your favorite, and I feel like you can do so many color combinations with this design, so definitely get creative. If you guys are a beginner, make sure to make this design and the big jellyfish because they're both beginner tutorials. Of course, the mini ones are quicker, but the big ones are very cute too, so you guys should make both because it just looks so cute together. Also, in both of these designs, you don't need stuffing and you don't decrease at all, so that's why they're so cute and very easy. Anyway, definitely go check out this design, and I have a tutorial for it on my channel. So let's get on to the supplies you'll be needing for this design. To make these mini jellyfishes, you will need your hook. I'm using my Rainbow Loom metal tipped hook as always. A C-clip. You can use a stitch marker band, paper clip, whatever you have. You can also use an S-clip, but I'm going to be using a C-clip today. Safety eyes. Today I'm using 5mm safety eyes. If you don't have safety eyes, you can use bands or pony beads, whatever you have. I'm just going to be using 5mm safety eyes today. Next, you're going to be needing bands, of course. In this tutorial, I'm going to be using this very cute glow-in-the-dark pink. I got this from the glow-in-the-dark treasure box. And you'll be needing about 64 of these bands. And this is for the lighter color on both of these jellyfishes. And then I'm going to be using these darker bands. These are from the pastel treasure box. I'm also going to be using these as cheeks on these two mini jellyfishes. So the darker color is going to be this darker kind of teal or turquoise and this dark blue. And you're going to be needing 32 of these bands. And I'm going to be using 4 of these kind of clearish bands for the top of these guys. You can also use just the regular bands, so the regular darker bands on the tentacles. But for this one, I used a different color, so yeah. Anyway, gather your supplies and let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start off with the magic ring of 5. If you don't know how to do that, I will teach you. So let's start off with a single band. We're going to place it on our hook, stretch it out, twist it into a figure 8, and reclaim. So we have 2 loops on this band or this hook. So 1, 2, do that again, stretch out, twist it, and reclaim. So now we have 1, 2, 3 loops. Now we're going to take another band and we're going to take it and pull it through the 3 loops like that. Reclaim, so place your hook back on that stitch. And we're going to proceed to push the front loop over the back loop or the back loop over the front loop. I do it like this, but if that's confusing for you, you can just take this back loop and just lift it over and kind of tug a little bit tight. Doing both ways will give you the same exact result. Alright, so next we're going to go inside the 3 loops, and this might be a little bit confusing, so just remember that the 3 loops is under this V. If your hook is faced this way, that's okay because you didn't mess it up. Just turn it around like this, and you'll see the V. Now we're going to go underneath that, and we should see the 3 loops, so that's 1, 2, 3. We're going to place our hook through the 3 loops. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. Now take a single band, pull only through the 3 loops, not the bottom one. Reclaim, and push back everything. You can go like this, or again, you can just pull everything up and let go. I'm going to go like this. Go back inside the 3 loops, which should be a little bit easier to see now. Take a single band, pull through the 3 loops, not the bottom one. Reclaim, and push back everything. Now we're going to do that until we have 5. We already have 3, and I'll teach you how to count. Start with the 1 on your hook. 1, 2, 3. So go back inside, pull through the 3 loops, reclaim, push back, and do that one more time. And that's a magic ring of 5. If you need help counting how to do a magic ring of 5, again, start with the 1 on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're counting these little loops like that. Now take your C-clip and we're going to place it on the band that's on our hook, just like this, and we can start on with the next row. So the next row is going to be increasing in all of the stitches. If you don't know how to do that, I will teach you. So going inside the first stitch, not the 3 loops and not this little stitch over there, you should see the stitches are pointing upwards. So we're going to go inside and we're going to do a single stitch, and I will teach you how to do that. So take a single band, pull through only the 2 loops, not the bottom one, reclaim, and push back everything. Go back inside that same exact stitch. So this stitch, the same exact stitch that we just went through, go back inside and proceed to do it again. So a single stitch. And you're going to do that again in the next stitch. So go inside the next stitch now, take a single band, pull through, reclaim, push back, and we're going to go back inside that same stitch for an increase. You're going to do that all the way around, but basically the logic of an increase is you're increasing the amount of stitches. So we're going to start at 5 and then we're going to have 10 at the end of this row. So I'm just going to repeat that all around. So there's 3 more stitches I need to do. So I'm just going to proceed to do an increase. I'm going to go a little bit faster now, but I'm still keeping a little slow pace for all of you guys. And make sure to increase on the one on the C-clip. So like I said, increase on the one on the C-clip. Now take your C-clip off the band that's on and place it on the band that's on your hook. So now we should have 10 stitches. I'll teach you how to count. So we're going to start with the one on our hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 stitches. The next row is going to be singles in all of the stitches. So I will teach you how to do that. So a single stitch is just going to give the creation some depth. So let me show you how to do that. So we're going to start by going inside the first stitch, and we're going to pull through only the 2 loops, not the bottom one, reclaim, and push back. Now do that in all of the stitches, but don't go back inside the same stitch because that's an increase. So instead of doing an increase, we're just going to do 1 stitch in each loop. So in the next stitch, we're going to do the same thing. So pull through only the 2, not the bottom one, reclaim, and push back. And we're going to repeat that, so we're only putting 1 stitch in a loop. Or 1 loop in a stitch, whatever you like to call it. Like that. Until we get to the C-clip, and you're going to do a single stitch on the C-clip too. Now move your C-clip up and reclaim. And now the next row is going to be the same exact thing that we just did. So we're going to do single stitches in all of the stitches, and we should have 10 at the end of that row too. I will count with you to make sure you have 10 on this row. So start with the one on your C-clip like usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to do another row of single stitches all the way around, and I'm going to do this, but I'm going to fast forward, so I'll be back. So I'm going to fast forward right now, but again, remember we're just going to do single stitches in all the loops. Again, single on the C-clip stitch, move it up, reclaim, and you should have 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we're going to take off the C-clip and we're going to create a slip knot. So we actually don't need the C-clip for the rest of this design, so you can just take it out. So a slip knot stitch is basically just going to slip through everything. So we're going to go inside the next stitch and we're going to pull through everything. So even this stitch on the bottom. So we usually pull through the 2 loops, but now we're going to even pull through the third one. Reclaim. And now we should only have 2 loops on our hook. So these 2 loops, I'm just going to pull. And you're going to stretch it out very tight. And that was a slip knot. So now we have our body base, And with the slip knot, it will stay on and it won't fall off. So that's a really good thing about a slip knot. Now I'm going to teach you how to tie in the slip knot. So we don't really need any more of these bands for right now, but we will use them in a second. So we're going to flip our creation backwards. So now we see these little stitches here, and I'm going to take my hook and just go inside these stitches. So you don't want to go inside the whole loop so you can see your hook sticking out that way. The stitches are these little V's, so V, V, V. There's so many V's and you just want to go through them. Now that you've went through lots of them, and you should go up with them. So now we should be super duper close to the slip knot. You're just going to take the slip knot, place it on your hook, and pull through every single loop. And kind of pull it tight. Now flip it over, and we cannot see the slip knot anymore. Now take these body color bands again, and we're going to make this sort of line to make it look like a jellyfish. So usually I like to go where I see the slip knot. So you can kind of look at the bottom stitches and you're like, oh, that's a slip knot, because it has a little, it's kind of wrapping around a stitch. So I like to start there because I know that's going to be my back anyway, because you don't want to start it on your front because it's not going to look as good. But it's okay if you do, it's just not going to look the best. What this slip knot is, and the stitches are, that's a stitch, and it's just these little gap things. They're like little lines on the stitch. So that's what I'm going to go through. Again, starting off where the little slip knot is, you're going to go on these lines on the stitches. So this one, go inside, and we're going to skip these stitches and go to the next stitch. It's like that. Go inside, and we're going to take a band and pull through just like that, reclaim, and push back. Now I'm going to go inside the next one. So that's this one. And proceed to do a single stitch. And I'll show you again. So go inside that. And then take a single band, pull through only that one, not the bottom one, reclaim, and push back. So go inside there. Only pull through the one, reclaim, and push back. So it's a very easy process. Not very time consuming, and it looks really good, so I love doing this. Also, I would recommend using tight bands, like the glow in the dark bands are really tight, and it makes it a better shape. I'm just going to go around. Alright, so I just finished, and I'm at the last stitch. So there's not going to be a stitch where the loop is, or the slip knot is. So I'm just going to go inside this funny looking stitch. So this is where we started, right? I'm going to go inside this funky looking stitch. It's like barely a stitch. And I'm just going to do a single stitch. Like that. And then in the next stitch, after that one, we're going to pull through everything, reclaim, and we're going to do another slip knot. So you're going to pull through like this, or like this, like I do, and then pull really tight. Now you can hide this in the same way that I did last time into the creation, like that, and there you go. That is your body. Now that we finished the body, we're going to start off with the tentacles, and we're going to use our darker color for the tentacles. So we're going to start off with the tentacles. So the tentacles are actually really easy, and I'll teach you how to do this. So I will put a little text box on the screen so you will know how many chains you're going to have to do in each. We're going to be making 6 tentacles. We're going to start off with the first one, which is a chain of 5. So these are all of the chains we're going to be making for the tentacles. We're going to make 3 chains of 5, 1 chain of 6, 1 chain of 4, 1 chain of 7. So yeah, let's start off with the 3 chains of 5, and I will do 1 chain with you, and then I will tell you what other chains you're going to do, and I'll fast forward while I'm doing them. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you will get it soon. So we're going to start off with a chain of 5. So we're going to have to make 3 chains of 5. So we're going to start off with a band, place it on our hook, stretch it out, twist it, reclaim. So like that. Now we're going to take a single band, pull through the 2 loops, reclaim, and push back, or just reclaim. So that's 1 chain. Now we're going to do that again. So pull through everything and reclaim. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're not going to be counting the cap band. So we have 5 here. And now I like to attach it onto the body as I go. So you're going to take a body color band, and you're going to be needing 6 body color bands. So we're going to go inside a random part in our chain. So I'm just going to go here. And you can go through the full stitch and it's going to look like that. Now I'm going to take a single band in our body color. Don't use your tentacle color or it will show through the body and you don't want that. And we're going to pull through everything, including the chain. Reclaim. And we're going to do a slip knot, so pull through and then tug tight. And we can hide them in later, but this is what I like to do. Next, we're going to do 2 more chains of 5. So I'm going to fast forward and do my 2 chains of 5, and I'll be back when I'm done. So I finished my first chain of 5, and I'm going to attach it the same way I did for my first chain of 5. So I just finished my 3rd chain of 5, so now I'm going to attach it again, just like that. Same way we did it last time. So we officially have 3 more chains to go, and the next chain is going to be 1 chain of 6. I'm going to attach my chain of 6, just like that. Next is a chain of 4. So we're doing 1 less stitch from the chain of 5. Now that I've finished my chain of 4, we're going to do 1 more chain, which is our chain of 7. I'm going to attach this to the middle because it will make your kind of jellyfish have more depth. I don't know, it's just going to look better. Alright, so I don't need my darker color anymore. I'm just going to hide in some tails that I think are kind of showing, and you can kind of shape your jellyfish, and he's looking so cute. But now we're going to work on the face. So we're going to take our safety eyes, and we're going to actually hide this part so you can probably see. So I'm going to flip it to the other side. That's obviously going to be the back because we don't want that to be the front. And so you're just going to choose where you want your front, and you're going to slide your 5mm safety eyes in. Very cute. And now I'm going to add the cheeks. So I'm going to actually take darker pink, and I'm just going to slide like next to the eye, like this. Pull through everything, and then push back. So we're going to make a light slip knot, and then hide it in, like that. And I'll teach you how to do that on the other side. Find where you want your cheeks, pull through everything, reclaim, push back, like that. and hide it. And you can add a mouth if you want. I just don't think the mouth looks good because I've tried adding the mouth and it did not work. But let me know if you guys know how to do a really good mouth with this design. Alright guys, so after you finish your jellyfish, you gotta give it some pizzazz. Now this is optional, but I just prefer it. So we're gonna take 4 of your kind of top color bands, I don't know, splotches. I don't know what these are called, but I think they just make it look adorable. By the way guys, this is exactly how we started the cheeks, so it's very simple. Okay, so we're gonna start off over here, or wherever you want the splotches. I'm using 4 today, you don't need to use 4, I just prefer using 4. We're going to pull through everything, reclaim, and push back. You can tug a little bit tight. I'm just going to tug a decent amount of tight. And you're going to hide it in. We're going to do that to the other side. I'll do it here. And hide it in. Like that. So you want to do that to here and here. So I will be right back once you finish that. Alright, so I just finished that and this is how it's looking and it's looking so cute. So yeah, that is your completed jellyfish. Now let's get on to the outro. Thank you guys so much for making your super duper cute jellyfishes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to check out my Instagram. My Instagram is sunnyloom07. I'll put a text box right here. And if you guys have any tutorial suggestions and everything like that, make sure to comment that down below because I'd love to hear it. I also want to say congratulations on making your very cute jellyfish. I think it is so cute. Before we end this video, make sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe. That would be highly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!